Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we are at property address 27190 27190 Southwest Yarrow Lane here in Wilsonville. Located to the left of the front door, I describe everything as if you're standing in the street facing the front of the house. You've got two different cleanouts at the front of the home here. They're both under little green circular valve cover boxes. The cleanout furthest to the left of the front door, also the larger of the two, is your sewer cleanout. If you look into it too, the pipe looks like it's coming out of the house, where the other one is paralleling the front of the home, and that one looks like a storm system cleanout. Anyhow, we're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is running, we are zeroed out, and off we go into the belly of the beast. So my camera right now is upside down. That joint there just in front of us, the top of the pipe, which is on the bottom of the screen right now, that little bulge there is a little bit of excess pipe glue. It's very small. It's the top of the sewer line. If that were in the flow line, I would absolutely highly recommend you get it cut out of there with an auger or something like that. Where that is currently at, and I may still suggest that, we'll see how everything looks when the line's drained out at the end. But by and large, anything that could come into contact with that would have to be something about 3 3/4 tall, 3 3/4 inches tall. Something that's just about going to block the sewer line on its own anyway. So that's about the only time that would contribute to a blockage. Just transition there to 4-inch 30-34. And we did go through a belly a moment ago too, at least it appeared to be one. New construction, sometimes you can get debris and gunk, paint, caulk, all kinds of junk into the line that can kind of artificially create standing water where it otherwise wouldn't exist. So we'll check that out on the way out. Our main lateral connection there at about 80 feet. And we're going to go locate the camera head really quick here. I'm going to do a toilet flush just to help clear anything out of that bellied spot in case there is debris there. And then we're going to go locate the camera head and see where we just went. Alrighty, located the camera head. Line terminates out on Southwest Yarrow Lane. So again, as you face the house from the street, the line pops out of the house very near the front left corner, leftmost corner of the house. It then veers from left to right, gets underneath the driveway, and about the middle of the driveway is where the line turns to straighten out and shoot out into the road. And you can go out, if you stand in the road and you look at the driveway, the edge of the driveway that meets the street, right there you'll see a double S stamped into the concrete. That stands for sanitary sewer. I believe there's also an SD out there for storm drain. Those are where those respective pipes cross the street curb into the road. And there's a little bit of water shooting through the line right now. The dishwasher's discharging. That's all that is. And we'll come back here and take another look at the what appeared to be a belly and some excess pipe glue and see how those are looking here. Get a little better visual reference once the line's drained out completely. Easier to get a size comparison at that point. It's really nice to not see construction debris though. I've been doing this for 13 years. I've done almost 25,000 sewer scopes at this point. And probably 1,500 or more, 2,000 at least, I'm sure, are new construction out of that. Possibly more. Typically, traditionally, about 1 in every 5 will have something going on, whether it's drain cleaning or repair. During the pandemic, it got out of control. Almost 100% of the homes, I probably did about 500 houses between those 2 years. Brand new construction anyway, 500 homes between those two. about 90% of them required hydrojetting, or your line would have backed up the first time you flushed the toilet. Everyone lost their skilled labor, and we're running skeleton crews. And anyway, these secondary cleanouts that a lot of homes have now that are near the sidewalk and or driveway, nobody would put caps on them. And they would dump 100 pounds of gravel down the line, concrete, you name it, and just completely clog the sewer line. So my foot counter here glitched out. I'm going to try and reset this really quick. Back, you know what? I think I'm just going to... No, I'll pull all the way back in here. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. My foot counter... Yeah, that's a pretty darn minor belly. We're going to revisit that in a second. I'm going to do this just for the sake of getting a proper foot count on it.